Hi, my name's Anthony. I'm the Investment Millennial, and we're going to be talking about the JR Pass. But first, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell button, and then smash that like button. Alright, let's get to it. So to start out, we're going to be talking about what is the JR Pass. So the JR Pass is the Japan Rail Pass, and essentially it is your train ticket or transportation ticket if you're a foreigner to get around the country. This makes travel very easy and can be a huge savings for you if you're going to be doing a lot of traveling around the country. And so we're going to be talking about, is it worth it for you, what do you get, and should you buy it? So what is the JR Pass and what is it good for? The JR Pass is your transportation ticket around Japan if you're a foreigner. This can only be bought by foreigners. For about 14 days, it will cost you $435. And to put that in perspective, a train ride from Shinjuku to Shibuya costs about $2 or $1.50 to $2 USD. And so if you're really just staying in Tokyo, I don't think the JR Pass is really worth it. But when it comes worth it is when you're traveling to other cities. And it comes worth it because a one-way fare from Tokyo to Kyoto, I think is about $140 one way. So when I was in Japan, I did multiple trips like this: Kyoto, Osaka, Yokohama, Kamakura. I was all over, so this made the JR Pass worth it for me. They also have an itinerary on their website, and you can put in all the different places you plan on going, and it will tell you if it's actually cheaper to not buy the JR Pass and to just kind of load up like a debit card, use at the train stations that way. One thing I really did like about the JR Pass though was the ease of use. You simply just had to flash the card to the attendant at the exit of every single train station, and they let you through these doors and you're good to go. And it was no hassle, no waiting in line, and it tended to be a line that was a lot shorter because none of the locals or Japanese people could use that line. It was more of like a help area for them, but only foreigners could use it. So you can get in and out of the train station a lot quicker. With the JR Pass, they also provide you with a bunch of apps on your phone, which are really nice. They tell you train schedules, they'll actually tell you the fare of the train, what sort of connections you have to do, is one running late, or anything like that, which is nice. There's also two different JR Passes. One is green and one is normal. Green simply lets you be in reserve seating or special seating, so you're more likely to end up on a train or a less crowded train car. I never had an issue with the regular pass. I was able to always get on trains, sometimes a little bit more crowded, but I was always able to find a seat and never really had to wait for another one when it came to like the bullet trains. With the JR Pass though, you also get some bus rides in there as well, and then there is a ferry ride that is included, and it also keeps you a peace of mind. You have to constantly load up a car or worry about fare. It's just simply you go. If you want to get off at a train station, you decide you don't want to be there, you don't have to pay to get back in. It's already loaded on this car. There's 3 different options with the timestamp on it: 7-day, 14-day, and 21-day. Each one obviously at a different cost. So depending on the length of your trip too, if you're only there for 7 days and you're going to be going, 7 days I believe was $275. So simply going from Tokyo to Kyoto and back already is cheaper than buying the bullet train pass itself. And plus you can use it from the airport to where you gotta be and all that. And if you are going to stay in a region, there is even a cheaper option. So that $435 and the $275 passes, those are for, you can go around the entire country. And you can do it in all the different cities and all different trains, except for there's 2 private bullet trains, and then there's some local trains that it doesn't cover. And those are like mountain cars to get up near Mount Fuji. And there's just 2 faster bullet trains that it's a different cost to do, that's not part of the JR Pass. But you can also section out your JR Pass, which reduces the cost by quite a bit. And it just does it by zone. So you can have a Tokyo only one, you can have an east one, south one. So if you're just going to be staying in a region, this really brings down the cost because it just thinks you're going to be going just around the cities nearby and just riding around the town. So that's another option for you. You can load up an itinerary and you can have this with you so you know which train cars to get on. It will tell you the stop you need to get off on with the apps that are provided. It will tell you the lines. What I noticed in the train station too, and to be able to get the JR Pass was very easy. I got it right at the airport. It was zero hassle. The only time I didn't use the JR Pass was my last day there, and I just paid with currency. Other than that, like I said, I highly recommend the JR Pass. Unless you're just going to be staying in a city, you're probably just better off just paying with cash or loading up a debit card. For the train station, debit cards I think you can be purchased for $5 a piece, and then just loading them up is simply just putting coins or just swiping your credit card in the machine. And like I said, you pay the fare based on when you get on the train and then when you get out of the next station. So once you enter the station, you click your card, say Shinjuku, and then say you get to Shibuya, you stay in the train station, you don't leave it, and then you go to Akihabara, and then it doesn't charge you that you went to Shibuya, it charges you when you get to Akihabara. And so if you're staying in the train stations, it's fine using the card. It's just looking at the distance you traveled. With a JR Pass, it'll let you get out and go back in. You don't have to get worried. I mean, it's only $1 or $2, which isn't a big deal regardless, but it's still just saving a little money and giving you a little more freedom using this JR Pass. Also, there's other guidelines with it on when you can purchase it and when you're supposed to receive it. There's like a time frame. You have to look on the website because I'm not sure if it's changed recently. For me, it was 3 months out. You had to have it prior, and you couldn't book it too far out. There's just a window. You can't book it too close to you going to Japan, which I believe is like, you can't do it like the month you're going, and you can't do it past 3 months prior. You can't do it 4 months to your trip or 5 months to your trip. There's just a window. You have to double check on the website to see if it's changed. It lists it pretty clearly what the rules are and how to get this pass, but I really recommend if you're gonna go to Japan, and I don't recommend just staying in Tokyo the entire time. There's a ton to do in Tokyo, but if you're going to be there for 14 days plus, definitely get the pass and take time to take the bullet train down to Kyoto and Osaka and all that. It ends up only being a 2-hour bullet train ride, which I think is really worth it. And it gives you that freedom to kind of be spontaneous as well on your trip. So let's say it's a rainy day in Tokyo, but not down in Kyoto. You can use that JR Pass and hop on down there. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to think about cost. It's already all paid off for you. And that pass will work all the trains inside Osaka and Kyoto and get you around perfectly. I never paid for a cab once there. Never went on a bus. I just simply used my JR Pass in the trains, and it was awesome. Super easy. Like I said, I highly recommend it. Next time I go back to Japan, first thing I'm buying is that JR Pass. Hope you liked this video. Remember to subscribe for more awesome content, whether it be investing or travel. I'm going to try to cover it all for you guys. Alright, have a great day.